Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Generational Wealth. Do y'all remember that? The OGs remember. They get it. Anyways, hi, I'm Chelsea. You know me. I know you. We know each other. Subscribe, like, comment, all those things. Follow me on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter, any social media. My merch is down below, podcast down below. All of that's down below. Also, before we get started, yes, I have a doozy for you today. A little treat for you. First, did you know that you have to submit your comment to the FTC by May 10th? Did you know that? Go to MLMchange.org and you can figure out how to, essentially. They make it super easy. And yes, it's more so about like your experience or like someone else's experience instead of just like, this is why MLM should be shut down. So please take that into account when you are filling that out, but could be detrimental to MLMs. I need to use protective language, but this could be detrimental to the multi-level marketing, network marketing industry. So please be a part of the change and please go to MLMchange.org. Anyways, let's see what this is. I want to say about like 50 of you sent this to me. I can always tell when it's a good one when I get this same IGTV or reel or something in my inbox or even uploaded to the Google Drive. If you want to submit anything for a video, down below there are directions on how to do that. Okay, let's get into it.
What up, fam? So I want to talk about your exit strategy for freedom, right? For other opportunities. For me,
your exit strategy for freedom. Am I leaving freedom or am I going to freedom? Also, it's really funny how, not funny, just interesting, little tidbit. And it seems like a lot of them will be like, I don't know what it is with them touching their chins, but I need them to stop. The frequency of which MLM girls, MLM people in general touch their face while they're talking makes me so anxious. Stop touching your face. Your fingers have oil on them. And it's dirty. Don't touch your face. I understand it's hard sometimes. I'm like super fidgety. Watch out, I'm touching my hair. I am super, super fidgety and I have ADHD. So I get it, but it's also just like... Yeah.
I work in corporate America. I have a 9-to-5 job. I work with iHeartMedia and I genuinely love my job. And this was not the case a year ago. But I genuinely loved it. And for me, when I joined my business, when I got involved with this company, with hair products, with skin products, with just running my own business, my number one goal was to leave my corporate job for good. So, fast forward to me being in corporate, having a job that I love, I want to just share with you guys like how this opportunity has impacted my life and my businesses and my 9-to-5 job.
How this opportunity has affected my businesses and my 9-to-5 job. I'm happy she at least admits that like she is happy in her job. Listen, we're only like 5 seconds into this. I need to like not pause it so much, but I just always have something to say.
First of all, when you get into this business, we work a lot on our personal development, our personal growth. I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot of traumas growing up as a kid, just like things that my parents embedded in me of like, money doesn't grow on trees and there's not enough money to go around. And just like all of these limiting beliefs that was instilled in me when I was young. And I think we all have that. And when I got into this business, it really...
Limiting beliefs is some cult talk. Why does this business, why does your job have to do like personal development or your childhood trauma? What? Wiggum doesn't get it either. You hear that little freight train down there?
It really just opened up my mind to shift my mindset and think more positively and just become the person that I've always wanted to become. And I know that sounds cheesy as fuck, but like literally there's no one that can put in the work for me to become a better human being and a better mother, a better wife, I'm a fiance now, by the way. Just like a better everything, a better employee, right? So I want to talk about residual income because there are only so many different ways you can...
We're already done talking about personal development. What? Should I just make this video just 20 minutes of Wiggum snoring? Because that's what it's going to be. And I'm not apologizing for it. So that's how this is going to go. We're going to talk about like a few things every 2 minutes. No, girl. You can do all that. You can shift your mindset. You can be a more positive person on your own. You don't need to be a part of a multi-level marketing company to do so. Now let's get into residual income, because she's about to say some bullshit that's completely false.
Ways you can actually have residual income. You can invest in Airbnb, right? You can do rental properties. That's what my boyfriend and I, my fiance and I are doing. You can do like Amazon, e-commerce, right? You can invest in stocks and Bitcoin. That's going to get you some return. But in reality, you guys, residual income is known for being the way to have ultimate freedom. And when I talk about freedom, I'm talking about having the option to get a 9-to-5 job, not required because you don't need it to live your lifestyle. You want it because it's going to make you grow. You want to meet new people. You want to learn new skills, right? Residual income can allow you to make your job an option instead of an obligation. And that is one of the biggest things that I have gained, because when I first entered the corporate world, it was not pretty. I actually hated my role. I loved learning. Once the training was over, I was like, okay, what's next? I said, well, I want to keep learning. No more learning. Get to work. Show up here. You have a 30-minute lunch break. You have to be here at this time. I'm like, oh my God, wait, people actually, they go to school for this shit? Like, what is this? So
you can still learn stuff on your own. This is so frustrating. Now I know why all of you sent this to me. This is wild. If you love learning so much, teach yourself something. Get a hobby. The way you get residual income, or your form of residual income, isn't going to have like benefits and stuff like that. So is it really an option? Not really, because you need to have those most people need to have those types of benefits. Residual income, in my mind, and in most people's minds, is really for, like your savings and being able to, put that towards retirement. I know for me, it is for sure. Multi-level marketing companies, it's not residual income. They have to maintain their ranks. They have to, keep buying product if they didn't meet their personal volume goal that month. Keep training people. They have to replace people under them if they have people who quit. Like, that's not residual income. Just because you are getting paid for work that you did a little bit ago, if you don't maintain that, if you don't keep working, you're not going to get that. You're not going to qualify to get that money. So no, that's not residual income. Something like royalties, or that is taxed as and paid as royalties, that is technically considered residual income, or at least I see it as that. And the reason I say that is because that is how YouTube AdSense is taxed and how it is paid out. For instance, if I do not post for a month and I don't put out any new videos, the videos that I have previously posted, the work that I put in last month, last year, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, those videos are still creating income. I'm still going to be getting money off of that, even if I just stop posting. That, I would see it more as like passive income, and realistically, those words are pretty interchangeable. I don't think this person understands that.
Last year, I had a mental breakdown, and I just told my boyfriend, I was like,
well, that took a sharp right. Jesus.
I just need a year out of corporate for me to work on me, for me to go to the gym, for me to feel human, for me to like develop myself, to develop new hobbies, new skills, learn new language, like something. I want to pour into myself. I'm sick of pouring into my jobs instead of pouring into me.
I want to take a year off to read a book, to learn a new language, to work out. Like, the privilege is just screaming at me. Good God. If one person can handle the financial responsibilities and they're willing to take that on, then okay. But like, girl, you could also just get a part-time job instead. Then again, she said she had a mental breakdown. I've been there. I know people who have also been there and who have also just had to literally take off like a month, 2 months, 3, like literally just quit their job, take time off. But it's when you have enough saved up where like it's okay if you do that or not, and it's just financially irresponsible and you can live your life and do what you want to do. I don't know. I'm not your real dad. This is so strange though. This is scary.
So I took a year off, And when I tell you guys, it was the best fucking thing I've ever done for myself.
And now I'm in a pyramid scheme. Look at me go.
I still think about it to this day, and I'm like, I have become a completely different person in 12 months than I have in 25 fucking years of me living on this earth, okay? So
I don't think that's necessarily correct. That sounds weird. Why is it always gotta be I had a mental breakdown? Like, oh, so clearly that's when she was probably taken advantage of. That's probably when she joined Monat, right? I don't know. We'll see.
Emotional talking about it because like I seriously am just like so different. And it was hard fucking work, okay? Like I didn't become this person overnight. Like you have to do a lot of mental work, a lot of things that you don't want to do, like showing up every single day.
To do what? Go to therapy. That's what you should do. You know what's probably not going to help you? Self-help bullshit. You know what will most likely help you? Therapy. Go to therapy. You should go to therapy. Because a podcast, a journal. I mean, I love journaling, and that does help me a lot. But that's just like one thing. The self-help nonsensical bullshit that is brainwashing you to stay inside of the multi-level marketing company that you're in is not going to help you in the long term. No, the F it isn't.
But other than those 4 things that I just mentioned, right? What other ways can you actually create residual income in your life? If you guys know the answer to this, I want you to drop it down in the comments. Like if you know any other ways to create residual income in your life, drop it in the comments for me.
Doing digital designs on an Etsy shop. That's a great way to do that. Making a course. Like you can really make a lot of money doing that. As long as you're like not being a scammy person. Don't be scammy. But there are some courses that are actually good. Other investments, the stonks. Guess what isn't a way to have residual income or passive income? Guess how? Multi-level marketing.
But for me, this was that way. And it's not for everyone, you guys. This business is not for the weak. It is not for the limited mindset people. It is like, that was me when I joined. I had a limited mindset. And then I got into this and I was like, oh shit, these bitches are earning trips. They're literally retiring their husbands. They're driving around in free cars. Like, I want this life for myself. So
they're earning trips. Well, it's a fucking work trip, so I would hope so. They are spending a lot of money or having to sell a lot of shit to be able to qualify for those trips. If it is taxable income, it's not free. You're paying taxes on that. Also, retiring your husband, is he a racehorse? No. So why are you retiring your husband? Listen, there's nothing wrong with making enough money to where the hubby don't have to work. You bet your ass. If I made enough money, the hubs would get off them streets. Tony belongs to the streets. And technically he is off those streets now. Anyways, bring him home. But I'm not trying to have him hang out all day long. What's he doing? No. He needs to, 1, learn how to cook. And then 2, he can go get a part-time job at Lowe's or Home Depot. Also, that's not shade. He has said for years and years and years that that's what he wants to do when he actually retires. We're like trying to like get that pension benefits and stuff. It's just so weird that they're like, oh, I want to retire my husband. Why? I don't see like the point unless 1, you have kids and you want to have someone stay at home with the kids. Okay, I get that. Or 2, if they have like a dangerous job, why are you going to put that much pressure on yourself? Maybe I'm just crazy or old fashioned, but no, bitch, we both got to work. We both got to make as much money as we can. We got to save as much money as we can and be ready for when disaster strikes. What else did she say? Oh, driving around in free cars. You know they ain't free. The loan or lease is in your name for anyone who's new here. You also have to qualify for it multiple months in a row. If you do not re-rank and still get that bonus, guess who's paying it out of their own pocket? You, the one whose lease the name is in. Name the lease is in. You get it.
I was like, I want this life for myself. So I think when you just become exposed to different ideas and different ways of living, it latches onto you. And then you're like, dang, well, these people around me are living this lifestyle that I want. So I'm going to create it and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. Right. So this was in addition to my 9-to-5 job before I went off for a year. And I want you guys to just imagine adding another 30 grand to your salary. Whatever your salary is now, imagine adding $30,000 to that. Okay.
Is that an income claim? Because that's what it fucking sounds like. In her LinkedIn profile, it says beauty franchise owner, digital advertising strategist with over 5 years of combined industry experience in social media advertising, meticulous brand builder with an analytical eye, good God, for optimizing performance metrics, seasoned sales leader producing quantifiable results. Girl, this is like when Joey from Friends used a thesaurus for the first time. Beauty franchise owner for the fastest growing anti-aging company in the world. Your company stops people from aging? That's pretty fucking crazy. I partner with men and women, educate them on social media strategy, attraction marketing, and personal development. I promote my personal brand and educate clients on hair, skin, and beauty products to enhance their confidence and self-esteem. Over the last year, I have grown my business to exceed 6 figures in revenue. That's also including her downline too, not just her personally. That's why it says my business, not just her. I've promoted out 10 plus leaders, helped them earn free trips with the company, and elevated their income to have financial stability, more abundance. What does that mean? Oh my God. I hate it here. Okay, so she's been with Monat for 2 years and 10 months. Oh my Lord. I want to take a nap. This is absolutely just, not good. All right, so I have it on good authority, pretty solid source, that this person made less than $12,000 total last year. So she is making false income claims. That's not cute. That is not cute. No, don't tell someone that they are possibly going to be able to make $30,000 in a year when you made less than $12,000 last year, girl. No. Absolutely not. Oh my God. Also, don't ask me what my source is. Thanks. But guess what else they told me? She hasn't even made $2,000 this year. Girl. Oh my God.
Salary. Whatever your salary is now, imagine adding $30,000 to that. Okay? For some people, that's life-changing.
Yeah, for some people, making $30,000 more a year is life-changing. However, that's before products. That's before taxes. So realistically, that's going to be more like $20,000, $15,000. Still great money. You haven't made that in your entire time that you've been in Monat. Like, what are you doing? This is very frustrating.
If you want to add more, by all means, but like adding that to my income every single year was huge for me, because guess what? Now my boyfriend and I actually have an Airbnb property, working on our second Airbnb property. And I would not have had that extra money to invest if I did not have this business.
You don't have that extra money. You don't have that. You made less than $12,000 last year, and that was just revenue. And you, like, girl, the lies, like, absolutely lying out of her ass. You cannot trust these people.
Because it gives me a residual income. Here's what happens. I fucking love the products. I talk about them. I share them with every person that I meet. That person tells another person. That person tells another person. I get sales. Guess what? The people love the product. They keep reordering from me. I haven't got, and this is like me telling you on my business, but I haven't got a new client, like a new VIP client. Well, I got one last month, but like before that, it had been months since I got a new VIP client. But guess what? I still had clients that I received a year ago, 2 years ago, that are still buying products from me, that are still ordering every single month because of how much they love the products, right? So not only am I helping people overcome their insecurities about their hair and skin, because Lord knows that I have been there. I have had so many insecurities about my hair and my skin, but by me sharing the products and what works for me and what I love, I'm helping others. And by me helping others, I'm adding money to my bank account, but also adding residual income into my life that I can invest in other different areas of my life that I care about. You know, if it's me buying a trip for my boyfriend and I so we can take a vacation, or if it's me, you know, building that generational wealth for my kids so I can pass this business down to them, pass our properties down to them.
Less than $20,000 is not generational wealth. Oh my Lord. This is something. I haven't decided what it is yet. Straight up delusion. You know what the problem is though, is a lot of these people don't see, the big picture of what they're making every year. They see a little bit coming in and a little bit coming in. Every month, every week, every paycheck. Think about it. If you're making $12,000 a year from whatever MLM, in this case Monat, then it's like $1,000 a month. Hey, an extra $1,000 a month, that's a car payment. That's a phone bill. Like, that's great. That's wonderful. That's my mortgage. It's not generational wealth.
It's down to them. Pass our properties down to them. If it's, getting out of debt, I will be officially out of debt. I calculated all this shit. I'll be officially out of debt by the end of this year. No student loan debt, no credit card debt, like officially out of debt, period. And it's all because of this opportunity.
No, it sounds like it's because of the investment properties that y'all have now, which that's great. Investment properties, that's wonderful. Our first home is an investment property. That's why we bought it, because we knew we were going to make a really great profit on it. And we already have. No matter how much we sell it for, unless it's like $1 million, which we won't get that for it, you can't move anywhere, right? This housing market's crazy. Stop equating all of your success and everything that's going perfectly in your life or right in your life. Stop giving credit to the MLM. It sounds like you essentially are doing better because one, self-help, I guess, or, you took a break, you were burnt out, you got to reset. And then two, sounds like you work for a good employer. iHeartRadio is a good employer, right? I know a few people who work there and they love it. Absolutely love it. And that's wonderful. But it sounds like the thing that's really helping y'all is having like an Airbnb business or, investment properties or whatever you have. Doesn't sound like Monat's doing it for you when you've made $12,000 last year. Less than, actually. Not even $2,000 this year. What are you doing? That was the first quarter of the year, so it looks like she's projected to make less money this year than she did last year. Yikes.
So honestly, you guys, I cannot imagine my life without this. Like I said before, once you get into this, you start seeing other possibilities for your life and there's no turning back from that. I can never just go back and work a 9-to-5 job and just do that, because I've been exposed to this other lifestyle, this other mentality, this other world that I'm a part of now. And there's nothing more important than that to me. So
nothing more important than what? You've got a side hustle or a hobby. Do it somewhere else. And there's no turning back. No, girl, you could just call and cancel. You can get out. There is turning back. You can get out. The fact is it sounds like what's keeping her there more, not the money. Clearly fucking not the money. But it sounds like it's more so cult itself and the self-help and opened my brain up. I'm so enlightened. No, you're not. You're brainwashed. Get out. I'm not going to say, oh, you're beautiful. You're too good to be in an MLM. You are too good to be in an MLM. Your looks have nothing to do with that. You are beautiful. However, look at your profit and loss statement. Look at how much money you've made from it, because you are lying and that is not right. You're lying to get other people into it so that you can amass this fortune and dream. Why would you say $30,000? Why would you claim that you've made $30,000 when you haven't? You and I both know you have not. You didn't make that last year. So why are you lying? When it involves other people, it's unethical, it's lying, and it's wrong. So that's not okay. You're grounded as well. You're grounded. And if you want to come into my comment section with some, oh, well, you're just mad that you don't beep boop bop bop beep boop. I don't know why I just turned her into a robot, but breathe, because you know I'm right. Not being hateful, calling you on your bullshit. You should get out of this cult. You're a badass woman. You're better than this. And there's multiple other things you could do with, especially with the Airbnb shit. That's awesome. Things that don't involve lying to people to try to get them to spend money to join your team.
If that's important to you, if you're looking to build that generational wealth, if you are looking for other options, just other different avenues where you can make residual income, I urge you to just hear me out on this opportunity. Just learn about it, whether it's DMing me, whether it's filling out my quiz in my bio, whatever it is. If you have that mentality, you can go so far, not only in this business, but in life in general. This is a very, very low risk opportunity for a high reward. Oh, excuse me.
Low risk. It's high risk, low reward. The average profit is 0. You're out here straight up lying to people, essentially ruining relationships and completely obliterating your social circle and breaking trust with people who trusted you and took you for your word, which means nothing because you've been lying this entire call. And listen, I know I'm going a little bit hard for her, but she has lied so many times, and it's so messed up when you think about that she knows she's lying. As my husband tells me far too often, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You want to know when he says that to me? I have a gluten and a lactose sensitivity. You can figure it out.
So there's no large investment up front. In order for us to get that Airbnb property, you guys, we spent at least $30,000 to invest in that Airbnb property. Okay, if you want to go, buy e-commerce on Amazon or whatever, it is going to cost you to be part of that. Okay, it's going to cost you to do Google ads, Facebook ads, advertising your product. That shit costs money. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. You're not just investing in the product, you're also investing in the marketing, right? So stocks and Bitcoin.
You don't have to spend $30,000 up front to buy a house. I just hate when people talk and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or they do know what they're talking about and they're purposely misleading people for their own financial gain.
Bitcoin. Most people don't have knowledge on Bitcoins and stock to even invest in them in the first place. I know I did it until my boyfriend came along and he's showing me how to, make some money and that stuff. But there is no large investment up front. You don't have to buy a house. You don't have to buy inventory, right? I'm not doing weekly visits to the freaking post office, okay? It is all done online on my phone, and the high return. I invested $349 4 years ago. Now I'm making residual income of at least $30,000 a year.
No, you're not. Ooh, her eyes shifted to, I'm assuming the left, or maybe it's flipped. Either way, her eyes shifted right away. So you're making $30,000 a year, are you? No, you're not. I might have to take a nap after this. Actually, I might have to go do cardio after. Yep, I gotta go do cardio after this video because she has fully pissed me off. I hope you're proud of yourself, girl. You made me go do cardio, and I've actually already been to the gym today.
It's growing. By the end of this year, it's gonna be even more, okay? And I invested one investment. Now I'm making residual income, okay? I want you guys to seriously think about that, because what can you possibly invest in for $349 and 4 years later get a $30,000 return on it? There's nothing, okay? I'm just gonna save you the fucking research. There's nothing. So, with that being said, you guys, I'm just here to change lives, level up, and level up the people around me.
Okay, but you just said that every year you make $30,000, but then you just said 4 years later make a $30,000 return. So which is it? Is it a $120,000 return, or is it a $30,000 return total? As Dramus would say, the math is not mathing.
Okay, I'm just gonna save you the fucking research. There's nothing. So.
You gonna save me the research? Bitch, what about Bitcoin? Whenever that shit goes down and then people buy it and then it goes up a bunch, you could easily buy one share of something that you believe in. I'm not a professional in investing. I'm not going to give you advice on that. I sometimes will share what I do, but also don't fucking do what I do. I'm dumb. Just don't be dumb. Don't invest more than you're okay with losing. Double that, actually. Don't invest more than you're okay with, losing double. It's not a good investment. Also, I don't like that she said, I'll save you the time. I'll save you the research. No, bitch, I still want to research. I still need to look into this myself. I still need to look at reviews. I still need to see the income disclosure statement. She has not talked about that once. But did you know that if you go to MLMchange.org, she would be legally required to show you that? I believe it's every time they pitch it to you or when you sign up. Either way, you'd see it and you'd be like, oh shit, that's not good. The average income is what? That's not good. Please, for the love of God, or whatever you do or don't believe in, don't listen to them. Most of them are lying, knowingly or unknowingly. I understand they're victims too. This girl's a victim. However, sometimes you just need tough love.
With that being said, you guys, I'm just here to change lives, level up, and level up the people around me. I've been in this business long enough to know how it works, and I'm truly confident that if you are a hardworking person, if you have the ability to follow directions, this business is literally, I give you step by step what to do. Follow directions, make your money, change your fucking life, be involved in other people's aura who match your energy. People who
be involved in other people's aura who match your energy. I don't want anyone involved in my aura. Get out of my aura. Also, not everyone's gonna match your energy. Like, my very best friend does not match my energy, but I also love her. Be around people who think exactly like you, you'll be fine.
People who you want to be like. Millionaires. You hang out with 4 millionaires, you're going to be the 5th one. Okay, so.
Absolutely not accurate. Rob Kardashian. All his sisters are super successful. Is he super successful? Listen, he's happy. He doesn't want to be on TV and he seems like he's being a great dad. I love that for him. They've done more and more and more things and he hasn't. I guess this is a better example. I have multiple friends who are millionaires. Am I one? No. We do well for ourselves. We good. But we also hang out with people who make much less money than us. People who make way more money than us. People who make way more money than us. People who don't make any money. People who make the same amount of money as us. Like, I cannot stand that mentality of, if you hang out with 3 millionaires, you're gonna be the 5th one. Money and success is not contagious. It's not a virus.
I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me and hope you have a great night and a great weekend. It's Friday. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that it's Friday. I forget how excited I am for Friday now that I have a corporate job again. But I'm here. I'm here. If you guys have questions, DM me, fill out the work with me application in my bio. But that's all I have for now. Mwah. Have a great night.
Don't fill out the work with me application. Don't do it. All right, so she has one comment, but her caption says, let's talk generational wealth, residual income, new skill sets. You didn't talk about that. You hardly talked about any of those points, and you definitely didn't talk about new skill sets. You just said you like to learn. All while having a 9-to-5. Fill out the application bio in my... What? So frustrating. Just the blatant lies. Oh, if you say you're gonna make $30,000 extra a year, you're going to. Well, she made $12,000 last year, so clearly that's, or less than that. So clearly that's not true. And the only reason why they bought into it is because you were selling them a lie. I don't care if you are faking it till you make it. I don't care if you believe this delusion. It's still a lie. It's still a delusion. Oh my Lord. So frustrating. I got real frustrated during this one. Damn, that was a good one that y'all sent me. Y'all got me frustrated. Not y'all, her, but don't go after this person. Be nice. Her, really, like her Instagram is hopping. Shit is real good. Then again, she's like in social media and she does like social media strategy and stuff like that, like for her job, I'm pretty sure. But also she presents herself as a public figure. So therefore I'm allowed to include her in my video and I don't have to abide by any of the privacy guidelines and stuff. I'm obviously not going to ever dox anyone. That would be really messed up. But just showing someone's, you know, the shit that they put out there, it's already out there. It's already on the internet. I already gave her a pep talk. So I think it's time for me to give you one because I haven't done it in like my last 2 or 3 videos, I think. Did you know that birds' bones are see-through? No. Did you know that you are so important, that you are so valuable, and that your feelings are valid? Because that's true. You are beautiful inside and out. I hope that whatever you're going through right now, good or bad, you remember this is temporary. So either live in the moment and cherish every second and really feel all the feelings and create those core memories, or be prepared to block them out. No, just understand this is temporary. I'm not going to feel like this forever if you're feeling not good. You felt great before, you can feel great again. So feel the feelings, don't push them away, acknowledge them, feel them, figure it out, and grow from it and learn from it. So anyways, I hope you have a great day-night weekend. Whenever you're watching this, wish that you have all of the cozy, long, relaxing naps and all of the healthy but delicious, crunchy, salty, sweet snacks. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!